Recently, I've been playing Gorilla Tag like any 5-year-old that got a Quest 2 for Christmas, and I've been wondering something. Why the hell does Gorilla Tag not have collabs? It is basically the biggest VR game of all time right now, and really no company has came forward to be like, hey, Lemming, do you want to make like a crossover? So in this video, we're going to be talking about what VR crossovers with Gorilla Tag are possible, and even likely, in some cases, to get into the game. You're probably wondering, Flame, how the hell are we actually going to figure out who wants to collab with Gorilla Tag and who Lemming wants to collab with on, like, collab cosmetics in the game? While this definitely isn't the best way to try and figure stuff like this out, we're going to be using Lemming's Twitter account. Probably still you're wondering, Flame, how the fuck is a Twitter account going to help us try and figure out who, like, collab shit? Well, we're going to see if any of the VR studios follow Lemming. If they do, that is a possible collab. If that VR studio that follows Lemming is also followed by Lemming, then it is a likely collab, as they can both contact each other. So after about half an hour of scouring through Lemming's Twitter account to see which VR studios follow him and if he follows any of them, I have come to about 5 different ones that are possible and 1 that is likely. Let's get right into it. Alright, first let's talk about the unlikely collabs. A lot of fucking stuff is, like, off the table, because Lemming doesn't follow them, they don't follow Lemming. I'll just go off a couple of them, like, Rec Room VR Chat, they don't follow Lemming, Lemming doesn't follow them. Like, Skydance, so no Walking Dead Saints and Sinners. Tender Claws, for example, no, that's just one I know. So basically, a lot of stuff, but there are some that are possible. Alright, now for the possible collabs. These ones are basically if Lemming follows them, or if they follow Lemming, there is a small chance that if there are going to be like crossovers and Gorilla Tag and shit, that these are some that could be in. Illusions follows Lemming, who are the people who make Space Pirate Trainer and Space Pirate Trainer DX, and those are pretty cool games. What could actually be in the game, like Gorilla Tag with those? I don't know. I haven't played the game, but it looks cool, so that's a possible one. Next up is Servios, who also follows Lemming. And, sorry, I was itching my face on. Who also follows Lemming. Now, Servios, they have a lot of games under their belt that could be used for a crossover. Servios is basically that one VR company who makes a fuck ton of licensed games. So they made, like, Creed, Rise to Glory, Puzzle Bobble 3D, Vacation Odyssey, which is one of the why did they make that a VR port out of any fucking thing? Westworld Awakening, which I've never fucking heard of this in my life. How have I not heard of this? That's actually, I basically lied earlier in the video, by the way. That's actually all for the possible one. I figured out there is a lot more that are likely than are possible, so yeah, that's all in possible. Now on to the ones which are likely, and there's one of these which I think is going to happen. By the way, Lemming follows like no VR game Twitter accounts. He follows none. That's just a bit weird. No, okay, what the fuck is my audio? Alright, now back on to, what do I mean back on? Okay, now on to likely collabs. I'm fucking stupid. Really quickly, I'd like to talk about Servios again, because they've had past, like, they've done VR collaborations before, and I just want to talk about them. So, they collaborated with Rec Room a long time ago, back in, like, 2017, I think, to add raw data pack into Rec Room. It's easily one of the greatest things in Rec Room. It looks so fucking good. They don't do that anymore, but that just shows, hey, Servios is up for collab, so raw data, I think, is pretty likely for a Gorilla Tag collab, even though I don't think they actually do anything with raw data anymore. I also want to talk about The Walking Dead Onslaught. As far as I know, the game was a fucking failure. People did not like it. I loved it. I loved Onslaught, but like, The Walking Dead is very open to collaborations. They've collaborated with so many, like, little indie studios and stuff like that. It's brilliant. It's very cool. So Walking Dead possibly, but I don't know what they do in Gorilla Tag. Right, now onto the ones that I think will fucking happen. So a little side note, Lemming retweeted something about Grab being on App Lab. I mean, maybe that could be a collab. These 2 final ones, I think, both are going to be in Gorilla Tag if collaborations ever get brought in. These 2 being Echo VR and Raw Flesh. Wait, what the fuck is Raw Flesh? I bet about, like, 98% of you are saying, but let's talk about the possibility of Echo VR first. Lemming, as far as I know, is a fucking huge fan of Echo VR, and I would go as far as saying it's probably influenced the movement of Gorilla Tag, because, like, technically you can kind of do a little bit of a Gorilla Tag walk in Echo VR. He plays it a lot. He used to upload clips of him playing Echo VR. Well, he doesn't actually follow the Echo VR Twitter account, he does follow, like, some of the, like, esports stuff to do with it. I feel as if Echo VR, if they reached out, Lemming would grab that in a heartbeat, because he fucking loves that game. Now, cosmetics, I think there's actually a lot they could do. They could make a chassis head, like the arms from the game. I feel like there's a lot of potential with a collab with Echo VR. Both of them are big free games that a ton of people play, and I wouldn't be surprised if some people who play Echo VR also play Gorilla Tag, because they're both free and very popular. The only issue I can see holding back Echo VR, really, from a collab is Oculus. Oculus, back in 2020, bought Ready at Dawn, so there's a bit of issue there. I'm pretty sure that, you know, Mark Zuckerberg over in his big offices will realize, oh wait, shit, Gorilla Tag's huge. Maybe if our company collaborates with him, it will be huge. So I definitely think this one's very likely if we do ever get collabs. Only issue really holding it back is Oculus, and I felt like they'd be down for it. Now to talk about Route Flesh, or however, I don't know how you say this title. While I was scrolling through Lemming's Twitter account, this one character keeps coming up. Like, Lemming was replying to him, he was retweeting some of his tweets. That person being I don't know how you say this name either. Lemming replies to about every single one of his tweets. They seem to be pretty good pals even, as he is working on a game kind of similar to Gorilla Tag, not in like how the game works, but in graphics style, like N64 kind of graphics. So of the mixture that these two are pretty good pals, friends even, I don't know what I'm saying, that he is working on a game that has very similar graphics to Gorilla Tag. It is almost a match made in heaven that these two would join together for a collaboration. Sure, it's not big, like Rot Flesh, probably none of you have ever heard of, but it looks pretty cool to me. I think it could make for a good collab, and you know, just showing how Lemming wants to help out the smaller creators a little bit. I don't know what I'm saying. Yeah, so that's basically today's video. Those are collabs in Gorilla Tag that are either unlikely, possible, or likely. Yeah, I think we are gonna eventually get collabs someday. I hope we do. I think there's a lot of potential in it. So, yeah, that's the end of the video. Subscribe for